Welcome to Rocket Max.
シーズンナンバー3プレイオフスタートナウ
Like you're doing something. I don't know.
Are we on now? Welcome to another night of Rocket Blast, and the playoffs have started. We've got a banger of a match coming up. Frostbite versus 98 Bulls. But first on the desk with Visaria tonight is Lego. How you doing, Lego?
I'm doing fine. I want to get this started. We're gonna get this started. I'm excited to get this started. I want to get these playoffs going.
Let's get this going.
Go.
I mean, this is gonna be a crazy match. Who do you think is gonna have the upper hand tonight?
Okay, so 98 Bulls, as we know, just got their 100th iteration.
The 100th iteration, yes.
Thank you. So we're gonna. I think Frostbite's gonna have an immediate edge on this one since they've been playing together as a team the entire season. 98 Bulls gets Jakudakon now, so that's gonna be a little bit of an interesting matchup. It's gonna be kind of probably the duo of Jamin and Jakudakon, the two J's.
Two J's.
But I do think Frostbite, just because they have a team chemistry throughout the entire season, are probably gonna have an edge. I do think 98 will surprise us though. I kind of want to see Game 5, like, you know, just maybe a 5-minute overtime, Game 5, you know, the usual.
Of course, right? That's the dream, really. Game 5 overtime.
Game 5
And
overtime.
I think these teams could give it to us. Frostbite, we've seen their capabilities. We know that they can pop off. I Write Sins, the whole team with Polar Bear and Tundra. They're all great players. But 98 Bulls is going to be a hard opponent to try to pop off against. You got Jamin, you got Jakudakon coming up, and of course Kalsov, who's been a fantastic third man.
100%. It's going to be interesting to see here. I want to see some double taps, but I want to see some double taps. I want to see some stealing shots. I want to see it all. But I want to see 98 come out here and kind of just neutralize Frostbite a bit to give us a good series here. I think they'll be able to do it. But again, that pop-off potential, you've got Sins, you've got Tundra, you have Polar Bear, all three of them. If they're playing on fire, it's going to be lights out for the rest of the team, especially Sins and Tundra. If those two are going, then Polar Bear's got an easy job on that back end.
Yeah. Well, I'm super excited. I think
I'm super excited. We better go.
Excited. I think we got to get this show on the road. People are I guess, time pressed tonight. Hopefully not so time pressed that they throw and create a sweep.
Please, we've seen too many sweeps.
Beautiful. And as just a quick little shoe in here for everybody that is involved in the Pick'em Challenge, as you have that up now. Ooh, so you can see there, Frostbite coming in at 45.5% voted. 98 Bulls just squeezing in a little farther at 54.5. So the voters have spoken. They think 98 Bulls is going to pull ahead tonight.
Well. The statistics have spoken. The people have chosen. And it's about time we get to our
It was-
match.
it was
54%
close. It was
though.
close.
That's really dang close.
Yeah, I know. It was
It's a
really close.
50-50.
And honestly, when people were first voting in, everybody was like Frostbite, 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 and then the last half of voters were all 98 Bulls, and I was like, this is 180 from from the first couple votes. It was crazy.
Well, you're doing the play-by-play. So let you be interested. That's an interesting statistic here. Let's see if this holds true.
Jakudakon and Tundra up against each other on the kickoff here. The nerves are high. This is the first playoff game of Season 3. A beautiful 50-50, but Polar Bears to follow that up immediately.
Jack's gotta get him
Jamin reads it
spectated.
well.
Yeah,
He's already on top of that attack. Jakudakon with a great pass from Jamin. That goes right in the net.
All right, there we go. Well, it's 1-0 already for the 98 Bulls. Let's see what happens here. A good touch by Jamin. Pass over to Jakudakon. Empty net shot. Beautiful, right in the middle.
What a
Defensive breakdown, but it's the
pass.
first 10 seconds.
Man, yeah, only 10 seconds in. 98 Bulls want a commanding offensive power.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Jakudakon
Good
goes up
spins.
in the air. Polar Bear now,
Good
he's going to try to
spins.
take control here. He gets past one, can't get past the second. James is on top of him. That's a crazy bounce upward. Nobody on Frostbite is there to follow it up, so Jakudakon will do just that. Polar Bear now. He gets a good chip. That's going to hit off the sidewall. Can't read it. Irate Sims will
Kalsov?
try to follow. There's Kalsov on top already. Nice little third man play by Tundra to keep that on the 98 Wolf
Oh,
side.
good demo.
Whoa, lots of
Ooh.
demos coming out now. Irate Sins, awkward bounce. Jamin
Jamin?
never read it. That's off the backboard. Jakudakon playing a little farther back, this game looks like. First minute in. Anything to say here? Anything you're noticing specifically? Kalsov!
Kalsov's getting involved in the play here a little bit. Oh my goodness, and it's a high-flying game so far. There hasn't been much activation on offense from Frostbite so far. It just seems 98 Bulls is putting on good, consistent pressure.
Yeah, not giving them any room to capitalize for their offense. So we'll see if this continues. Jamin, he's going to go back, leave that for Kalsov. He's looking ahead. That's a good bounce.
No way.
That's off the
No way.
backboard. Jamin's coming in to finish the job.
Good pass there by Kalsov. Probably wanted a shot in there, but that's a good challenge nonetheless to get the bounce pass. And it's right to a Jamin who puts it in a good spot. Just behind Sins. It's going to be hard to save. And they're up 2-0.
2-0 already. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. One
I didn't like
here.
the silence. That was it. That was my analysis for the goal, man. Listen.
I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Your words, they're poems. You're a poet.
And I don't even know it. Well,
Polar Bear, that's an awkward touch. But thankfully, Irate Sins is there to pick up the slack. Jamin picks up the full boost, but can't make anything on the ball. Jakudakon with an awkward save.
Oh,
Polar Bear now, he's going to try to dribble it right over the defense.
there we go. A nice solo play there by Polar Bear. Good challenge by Sins to get it, but Tundra just whiffs that one, but maybe a calculated fake as Polar Bear gets a corral, flicks it over the defense. It's a good play by him. Unfortunately, just 98 Bulls can't get to that ball quick enough.
That was some great control shown by Polar Bear there. Definitely going to want to see some more of that. And Frostbite just might, oh man, tie this game up before you know it. Irate Sins with a great hit.
Oh, that's good.
Or Jamin gets the save. Jakudakon and Kalsov, kind of an awkward, almost a double commit there. You got to watch that. Jamin off the sidewall. Can't beat out Irate Sins. Jakudakon last man back. Kalsov running to try to get on defense. Jakudakon gets a good enough hit though. Tundra now, good hit, keep it inside. Polar Bear again winning on the 50-50. Irate Sins is coming up for the attack. Oh my goodness. That would have been a beautiful shot.
It was shot just behind Jakudakon too. Like his momentum was forward. If Jamin wasn't there, that one might sneak off and into the post. Oh.
Kalsov with a good hit. Center. Jakudakon can't make a connection there. Polar Bear,
this could
he's
be-
dribbling.
Ooh.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Oh, oh.
Jakudakon at the last second. He's
And
not going
plays
to try to
goalie
keep.
for a living. He likes to be a brick wall.
He's the brick wall. Irate Sins. That's a good hop up. Polar Bear now going to try to follow that. Can almost barely get it past Kalsov. Trying to keep the pressure on. Jamin's really fighting him. This is a dog fight in the corner here. Irate Sin's last woman back.
Just for specification, we.
She's got ball control now. She's trying to get past the defense. Kalsov is there. Tundra now. She's going to pass over to the side for Polar Bear. Polar Bear playing it slow in the corner. Gets it past one. Jakudakon's already there, though. This is a good pass for Kalsov.
I want spins.
Irate Sin denies the spins.
I mean, come on. Jamin, listen, that was a perfect pass out to you, and you don't spin, you're never going to score that one. Never.
Tundra trying to get a pass. Irate Sin's going to follow this up for another pass to the corner. Polar Bear's not there, but Jakudakon is. Jamin with another backwards pass. I'm loving these fancy little passes he's doing. Polar Bear, that's a good hit. Jakudakon again. Last man in net. The brick wall saves them once again. Jamin off the corner.
Absolute great defense. Just Kukan just waiting on that shot too, waiting for the touch where Polar Bear loses control, and then he knows to go challenge that. He's in a tough situation here. Oh, he gets it again. He just knows. He knows.
He's not letting the pressure get to him at all. You can see he's playing very calm. Whoa! Oh my goodness! What a play!
My goodness! Okay, good solo play here by Jamin. You notice before that play, he boosted down to the ground to get quicker. So that was a good recovery by him. Hits it off the post. Polar doesn't get the read, and Kalsov's just going to come stroll in and was like, oh, there's a ball here. Let me just score it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Somebody
18 seconds left. This is looking like a 98 Bulls game, unless Polar Bear's got nothing to say about it.
What a save!
What a save! Just absolutely crushing any hope that Frostbite had to win this game.
Jakudakon's gonna go for one now.
He's going for the stake in the heart here. 98 Bulls taking game one. What do you think?
Oh my god. Okay, first off, if Jakudakon had gone up off the ceiling and then scored a 0-second goal, that would have just, I'm sorry. If you're Frostbite, you're done after that. There's no recovering. He's like, no, let me show you how to do it properly. But thankfully they don't have to worry about that. Man, this is still a tight series. Like even the goals that they're giving up, it's just one small mistake from Frostbite that they're just capitalizing on. And maybe Jakudakon's fueled by the wild card, so he's coming back to get him. But even Kalsov and Jamin, they're playing really good. Jamin's passing it off, Kalsov's passing it off, like 2 assists, 1 assist. Like they're working together great as a team, even for the short limited time.
Yep.
It's just they're looking really good so far. So they could be a contender down the line. But Frostbite here, I think they 6 shots from Polar Bear, 1 shot from Sins, and then Tundra not doing too much that game. You'd like to see a bit more out of the 3 of them. Just combined as the 6 shots is just not good enough. 1 goal on 6 shots is just not good enough. You gotta work on the shooting percentage there. But they had their chances. It was only 3 goals that they let in, so they're getting closer. But they just need to start finding cracks, and maybe it's demoing Jakudakon. I noticed a lot of double commits out of 98 Bulls. So, if you get rid of Jakudakon, who's going to be that calm, level-headed guy that's going to sit in the net and wait for your shot, then you've got an empty net because Kalsov and Jamin have probably already double committed by that point. So, things to look out for. It's hard to kind of catch it in the moment. It's easier when you're watching it from afar, but I think if Frostbite can fix that, they should be able to get this one back.
Let's see if they can do it. Getting into game 2 here.
Hype! Let's go!
We'll have to call the players into the match.
Are they not coming back?
I'll call them in, I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
there we go.
There they go. Okay.
All right, Jakudakon yet again going up against Irate Sins on the kickoff. Last time we did see the ball go a complete 50-50. We'll see if the same happens again. And remember, last game, 10 seconds in, 98 Bulls was already attacking, getting 1 goal ahead. Tundra trying to do the opposite now to 98 Bulls. That's off almost the post even. That was so close.
And another 10-second goal would have been amazing.
The return to sender goal would have been beautiful.
Achievement get.
Polar Bear, he's going to push that off the backboard, but Jamin He reads that well. Right Sins get past Shikutikon. Also Kalsov, but Jamin again being the rock on the team already in this second game. Polar Bear, a little too much spin there. Can't get a good hit. Shikutikon, he's going to try to capitalize off the backboard, but right now Frostbite is looking great on offense, keeping that in the 98 Bulls side, but as I say that, Jamin is pushing ahead. Polar Bear against one, tries to fake out Shikutikon. He does not fall for that. Kalsov out of the game.
That are cursed. That's what you say in the casting. That's cursed. I know this could be interesting.
Kalsov, that's off the backboard.
Oh.
Kalsov now pushing. That's a good cut. Polar Bear trying to get this out of his side, away from the net. Right Sins with a good pop-up. Trying to get it past Shikutikon, who pushed that over to his side. Shikutikon now can't make a good connection off the sidewall. Kalsov trying to help him out, but he can't get a good hit either. Polar Bear, a little pass to nobody but Jamin, who's now going to push that up on the offense.
Oh my goodness, Jamin, do it all. Come on.
Polar Bear over to Jamin. He can't corral that. Tundra now with a good chance, but Shikutikon and Jamin will double commit on that save. Can't get it past the Jamin. He's pushing that over to the Frostbite side already. Kalsov with a pop-up. Jamin's there for it. Not much he's going to be able to do with that, though.
Oh, almost. Man, it seems like reversing the first 2 minutes here. 98 Bulls on Frostbite. They're keeping the offensive pressure in. As long as they can keep that going and keep stealing boost, they should be able to get a goal sometime within the next 2 minutes.
What a great
well, actually, no. You know what? I want OT.
Tundra can't get a
No,
good
it's
hit.
just wide.
That's off the post. Jamin's going to try to send this back towards the net, but he cannot. Polar Bear now, he wants to get this danger out of his zone. That's off the backboard. Kalsov and Jamin struggling to find out what to do. Hitting it off of each other. Right Sins now. She's going to hopefully try to hit this, keep this in the 98 Bull side. Jamin off the corner. Does get past one and two. Polar Bear left man, but he thankfully does get a good hit on it. Can't do anything off the sidewall. Shikutikon will follow that up. Right Sins hoping to get some action going on the offensive 98 Bull side. Polar Bear, that's a good pop. Shikutikon can't reach it.
Right in the corner.
Wow.
Let's see what happens. Kalsov, Jamin, double commit again. They keep double committing. Jamin gets a too powerful touch. Doesn't manage to get that one. And a snipe by Polar Bear in the top left corner. It'll be tough for Shikutikon to save as much as a brick wall wants. So always cracks in it.
That's your accuracy you were hoping to see out of Frostbite right there.
Oh, but might not return to sender. Oh.
An awkward save nonetheless for Jamin. He can't follow it up. It was so close. He can taste it. Tundra now. She's up the sidewall. Kalsov pushing that towards his own side. Little back pass for Jamin, who will send that up his corner. Jamin can't make another good connection. Tundra again, keeping the pressure on. Kalsov versus Polar Bear. Kalsov gets the upper hand. He's going to send it over to Jamin, who now only has one to beat. Right Sins. She's not going to get too chaotic here. She's level-headed. Shikutikon off the corner. Beats out two. Polar Bear barely gets a touch. Jamin now. He's getting a little awkward. Maybe trying to fake out the other team. Who knows? Shikutikon passing over to the net. Jamin's going for a lot of kind of awkward, right above his head aerials. What do you think about that?
He's got the boost for it, and he's still maintaining good positioning. I don't mind it too much. If Shikutikon was on that back end ready for a bigger clear, I'd say it's a bit of a bigger issue, but if Kalsov's there and you think you can get a good touch down, then that would definitely help him out. So I don't mind it too much.
Oh, this is
watch it for sure.
My goodness, that was almost awkward for Frostbite there. Polar Bear's on the roof.
Shot?
This is a ceiling shot?
Oh.
Shikutikon shuts that down real quick. Jamin beats out two. He's got one left. Polar Bear keeps it in. Everybody is scrambling back, I should say. Ryer's trying to finish this. Jamin and Kalsov almost doing a little blunder. Polar Bear is going to try to take control. That's a good pop. Kalsov can't make a connection.
Oh, no.
That's too low.
That's just unfortunate. Shikutikon going up, having to come back. Polar Bear with a nice pop over Jamin, and then Kalsov just too quick on that play, I think, for his abilities. just keeps it over them. That should be game 2 a lock to Frostbite now.
With 14 seconds left, this is surely a 1-1 series. Polar Bear hitting that up for his team, maybe for a stake to the heart, just like last game they went for on 98 Bulls side. Jamin going for the double tap, and that is it. Game 2 going over to the Frostbite side.
Not bad. Good offensive pressure this time around. It definitely made a difference. You can see that it was 2-0 now, and they got their saves a bit more organized. I mean, it's just a good all-around game, to be honest. Just 98 Bulls made too many mistakes, and I think their double commits were definitely hitting them again. Jamin and Kalsov, they've got to figure out a way to trust each other. I think Jakudakon knows that. I think Jamin knows that. It's Polar, Sins, Tundra that they made the difference this time. They were working together as a team. There was a lot less double commits. And then just Polar managed to hit his shots this time. So that definitely will help them going down the line. But I don't know. It's a tight series. Like, it's just there's not too many mistakes going on. And when they are, they're usually goals or just completely missed saves. It's a tight series so far.
It is. It's a tight series. And I thought from game 1, 98 Bulls looking so confident they would just run away with this series. But Frostbite has returned such a great game 2 that this could go either way. This is awesome to see. Like, honestly, for a playoff game, this is what you want to see. I picked 98 Bulls, so I need them to win.
My bracket depends on it. Stop rewriting the script. Oh my gosh. No, yeah, it's a good turnaround.
3 with a 1-1.
I mean, I just don't know who's gonna win. Like, it's so even that I just don't know who's gonna win on any given point. Right?
I gotta all set them again.
If 98 stops double committing Jamin and Kalsov, then I think they have a solid rotation. But part of that is trusting Kalsov, right? And
yes, because he's a good third. He can hit those balls that you need to get in, that you can't miss. He's good on offense, defense. He's a reliable player. So if you utilize him right, it can only be to your advantage.
Should be here, yeah. And this is looking pretty dangerous already.
Polar Bear, he's hitting that away from his net. He's going to try to get a little dribble over one. Jamin hitting that over to this corner. He's going to try to hit this aerial, but can't make a connection. Tundra trying to get some bumps, maybe. Irate Sin's now going to follow that up. Woo!
I don't like what's going on in this corner.
Yeah, this is scary.
I don't like corners. I have a fear of corners.
Is that like a specific name? Cornerphobia?
Yeah, let's just
90 degree angle phobia.
Okay, hold on. Keep going. I'm gonna search this up.
All right, Polar Bear is gonna take control here. He misses. Tries to pop it up for Tundra, who's gonna unfortunately miss. Kalsov now. He's gonna push that away from his side. Irate Sin's a little awkward. Jakudakon, that's off the sidewall. Kalsov's gonna follow that up, but Polar Bear is there. Jakudakon, he's pushing that over to the side, hopefully to get this away from the pressing offense of Frostbite right now. Jamin with a back pass to himself. Jamin on defense again. Beats out Irate Sin's there. Irate Sin's passing that over to Jamin, who pushes that over right over to the Frostbite side. Jamin can't finish it. Kalsov, he's coming in as the last man now. Jakudakon turning around. That's a good 50-50. Jamin's up in the air. Over to Tundra. 98 Bulls having a hard time getting any sort of offensive play going here. Irate Sin's going to push that back to Tundra, who gets a good pop-up. Jamin, he's going to get the hit.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Polar Bear reached that quite well.
Wait a moment.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Something ain't right. That's a triple commit right there. Hold on. That definitely ain't right.
Jamin's going for it.
Oh, what a save. Good save.
Pushes that away. That was a wonderful save.
Oh, he's doing it
He's
again.
up on the ceiling. He's
he
actually in the middle of the field. Oh, my goodness. That was a huge ceiling shot.
Good. Oh, not so good.
Jamin now. That's off the corner. He goes for the double.
Oh!
Can't get it. That was a beautiful setup.
That would have been a highlight reel goal for sure. Hey, Polar. Oh, no. I thought he was going off the ceiling again. Gosh,
going for the pinch. Oh,
that might be good.
You can't do that.
You you can't just go up for it and just make us not.
Oh my God!
bump!
What just happened? What just happened? Calsop!
Tundra, no, that is so sad. Okay, this is a great awareness by Jamin just to get Tundra out of the way. I think Jakudakon was thinking it too, but Jamin just absolutely blocking Tundra. It leaves shot wide open for Kalsov. Beautiful placement by him to get a middle, but the bump. What do you do?
Securing the first goal in Game 3 over to 98 Bulls. Let's see if they get this energy and just flow with it. There we
it's
go.
a hard one. What a
just
save!
barely Polar Bear getting the save. Jamin, he's gonna read that in the center. He's gonna try to continue
there's no
this
way.
on. What are you doing? Wild Kalsov.
I like the spins, man. I like the spins. Jakudakon double touch. Come on, buddy. No.
No, Tundra reads it well. Jamin, though, that's over to Jakudakon, and it's a wide open net, but nobody's there.
Oh, man, they're getting close. They just need like a fourth person on the field. Oh, huge demo there by Polar Bear, but this might not matter. Tundra,
he's just gonna put that away.
84 ping. Okay, I'm just wondering because Tundra was sitting in the net for a while there. No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good placement. That's a tough shot. 110. If she stands still, it's not gonna be easy to save. Plus, Jamin's the threatening of the demo. I mean, there's not much you can do in that position, to be honest. Polar Bear!
Oh. Jamin now, 50-50 against Irate Sins. Irate Sins gets taken up by Polar Bear on his rotation back.
Oh!
Tundra. All of Frostbite now up on
Pass
this
out to
attack. They can all see it. Polar Bear's going Irate Sins with a demo. That was a fantastic play. But Jamin came in clutch on the save on the side, the back. Oh my goodness. Polar Bear, he's looking speedy right now. He's going to try to hit that up. This could be a great pop. There's Jamin on the save. This is over one, over two.
That's dangerous.
That's over three.
No.
Jamin gets the third goal.
Not like this. Tundra's been the last defender on all
Wait
of
a
these.
minute.
It's just
Something ain't right.
Sins and Polar Bear going
Hold
all
on.
in on offense.
Wait a minute.
And Tundra all by herself on the back end. It's just not working out. Fortunately, she's been in a lot of tough situations. Like, all of those are just almost unsavable. What do? I mean, you get bumped. You get placed where you're in a standstill and you've got the threat of getting bumped. That one, you're just on your back legs. Jake, who they caught?
Whoa, there we go. Kalsop, finally. He's been that third man, I feel like, so many times. He finally gets that goal he's been thirsting for.
Jake, who they caught? Polar Bear came up too early on that challenge, I think. If he stayed back just a little bit longer, probably might have been able to make a save, but Kalsov coming in as a third man again. Good offensive pressure there. Beautiful by him.
I'm all messed up right now. Okay, there we go. I'm back.
I'm just as confused as you are.
All right.
Although this one's a lock for 98,
yeah,
so I mean,
15 seconds, 13.
although we might get a pity goal. Oh,
Can we pad those stats?
pad those stats.
98 goals.
Well, there's one.
We'll pad the stats.
For the record, I do like padding stats. It looks nice at the end of the season. Who knows? You might even win a golden streak. Yeah, no, that'll do it. I mean, Frostbite kind of just gives this one up. Nobody back on defense.
Yeah, this
Jakudakon just snipes it alongside, and I mean,
Now,
that's it.
This series game for 98 Bulls next game?
Yeah, if 98 Bulls win,
That's
Jakudakon's first playoff. Actually, to be all these players' first playoff victory. I just
True.
like to bully Jakudakon. I'm gonna have to produce next, so I'm in trouble.
Now that was the 98 Bulls I thought I would see. A 5-0 game. That was not bad. Not bad.
See, the thing is that they're not double committing as much this time, and there's a lot more passes coming out of them this time as well. Like Jamin and Kalsov both were trying to get like a 3-man passing play with Jakudakon. Almost worked. It was almost kind of sick. Just didn't happen. So next time, guys, make sure it happens. All right. But like a good play from them, but Frostbite kind of, I don't know, like they kept the pressure on the good minute. They kind of regressed again. and they left Tundra back a lot. And you know,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with trusting your third man, but in this instance, like all of those scenarios, like she's stuck. She can't do anything. Like especially the first
That's
two
such
goals.
a
Like, what's
tough
she supposed to
position.
do, right?
Yeah.
She's getting bumped. You two are on the opposite side of the field, and then you know. Now, granted, we see it in the moment. I don't know where the positioning was, if you guys were coming from one side or the other, but still, like, something's, you got to support Tundra on that back end. You make one save at one moment, but when it really matters, you got to make those saves too, or at least come up for support. The general rule is you don't want to leave your teammates in a 3v2 or 3v1. Kind of left her in a 2v1, 3v1 every time. So, you know, maybe you
Truly
could
the
get
glue of
help.
that team.
I'd say. I haven't listened. It's threes is threes. It's not 2v2 with one extra person. It's you use all three or you lose.
Or you lose. And Frostbite might just do that this game. So, Polar Bear. Now Kalsov getting it over to Tundra. Unfortunately, Frostbite leaving this completely in the hands of 98 Bulls, who almost fails to get a defensive hit there. Polar Bear gets lots of time to turn around. That's off the backboard. He's
double.
Oh
no!
It's not good again. Sin can't get it. Polar Bear Tundra the entire team.
It's an empty net.
And it's an empty net. No.
He's not the postmaster anymore. You can't rely on that. No. Just
Absolute
a symphony
disaster.
of whiffs. Oh no.
This is not looking good for Frostbite right now after that ludicrous display.
Listen, the double touch. Okay, you're not gonna get those all the time.
Ooh. Gets the demo,
Almost
but right
snuck it
before
under.
his dying breath, Polar Bear makes the save.
Jim,
Kudakon's up. Oh, save. An amazing play. Iverson's gonna follow that right back up. Beautiful. Kalsov now. He gets a little bit of an awkward hit. Polar Bears, that's off the corner. Jakudakon, he's on the defense. That's a beautiful pump up to Jamin.
Oh, wait, hold on, hold
on.
Oh, if he'd have hit that, I think that would have been one of, if not the best shot of the time.
That would have been possibly quite, very much so, the best shot in the tournament. Polar Bear reads it.
Oh, Jamin, what a save!
An insane save!
Oh my goodness!
Jakudakon follows it right back up with his own beautiful save. 98 Bulls are unstoppable right now.
Pass to Jamin. Oh no!
Almost.
They're
thread
unfired.
Unfireable. We can't fire them. All right,
Refuse to go home.
She can't get past Jakudakon, who's gonna push that over to the net. Jamin's there. Oh, Tundra with a backward save, keeping this team alive. Oh, pitch off the back. This is absolutely wild. I can't believe a goal hasn't got in yet. With 3 minutes left, this has been insane. Ired Sins against Kalsov over to Tundra, who's in center. She will leave it for Polar Bear to push ahead. Polar Bear off the backboard.
Post. There's too many posts. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that was in.
That's an open net.
The mailman strikes again.
Wow. Huge power
Again.
coming out of Jakudakon.
Tundra on the back end, and it's just a big boomer. What is she supposed to do? It's just unfortunate. There's still a lot of time left in the game. It's a good shot by Jakudakon, but it needs to be some defensive support for Tundra on that back end.
Irite Sins, that's a good hit. Almost a double tap. Oh my goodness, Irite Sins!
What? Are you kidding? Okay, it doesn't even matter if they lose this match. They've just won. Are you kidding me?
What a
The
shot!
flip into double touch. That is a phenomenal shot. I love that. It's so good.
That is absolutely the turning point for Frostbite. Here we go.
Come on, game 5, boys. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Jamin now, he's gonna push that over. Let's see if Frostbite's ready for the attack. Irite Sins gets it past Kalsov. Jakudakon, last man back. He's gonna push this back over to the Frostbite side. He gets it past possibly nobody. Polar Bear, he's up on the sidewall.
I'm so confused. It's always the corners.
This is insane. Polar Bear against Jakudakon. It's a 1v1. Jakudakon gets the save, and it's right over to Tundra.
Good save. Go. Yeah, it just seems to Thunder stay in the net. What a shot by Jamin Bardowski. Are you kidding?
Wow.
What? All
3-1.
of Frostbite. Just kind of like, oh, that's going. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard read bar down, but good shot. You know, just good shot by Jamin. All right. Like, what do you do, man?
Yeah, what do you? There's
What do
nothing.
you do?
There's nothing. Jakudakon, that's a good pop up. Polar Bear reads
That's
that well, hits it over. Irate Sins, she can't push that forward. Jamin now going to bounce it off the sidewall. We will give that a good chance over to Polar Bear. Ooh, Polar Bear gets the demo. Jakudakon, he's going to have to hit this back towards Irate Sins. He thankfully keeps it out of her end. Jakudakon now against Irate Sins. Irate Sins takes out another player. They're trying to do everything they can right now to get another goal here.
Oh, there it is.
Reads it perfectly off the backboard.
The caster's curse is getting lifted. There you go. Good pass by Polar. Probably the demo that starts it all too. Kalsov gets out of that play. Eliminates one player. So nobody's on that back post. Jakudakon, Jamin both trying to creep up for that one. And they leave that short side open. Tundra.
Oh,
Sins will snipe that one, but this one is
Jamin gonna put that away. That's an unfortunate rotation there. Tundra pushing way up, bumping Sins. Oh.
Good 50 by Jamin on that. You know, the only thing worse than corners is kickoffs. So that's just an unfortunate bounce, but a good 50 by Jamin, and it's straight to the net. Polar Bear pushing up maybe a little too close. But, otherwise, ooh, trade demos there.
Polar Bear, he's a little wonky in the air. Leaves that for Tundra. Tundra, that's a crazy bounce off the top of the ceiling. Jamin's going to push that over to Sins. Sins will keep this in the end. He's going to leave that for Polar Bear, who can't get past Jamin. Tundra now going to try to push this forward. Successfully. Gets it off the backboard. Irate Sins again. Out. She decides to drive away. That's a pop-up, though.
Jamin? Oh, good save there.
Wonderful save there. Irate Sins keeping this offense going. That's an insane shot. Irate Sins is absolutely popping off right now.
She refuses to go home. She's trying to wake her team up, and it's so far almost working. They usually respond with a good counterattack afterwards. That's a, oh my goodness, what a tight angle shot.
This, and like hands down, the best game I think I've ever seen Irate Sins play. I voted for 98 Bulls. It almost seems criminal for Irate Sins to lose at this point right now. Polar Bear coming in, sweeping goal, save there. 3-4 with 30 seconds left. The dream is still alive for Frostbite.
Oh,
stay in the upper bracket. 27 seconds. That's a good pop-up for Irate Sins. Polar Bear gonna hit this in the corner. Tundra.
Tundra?
The Tundra. No.
Oh, no.
Jakudakon
shot to make.
over to Irate Sins. A little awkward off the corner. Gets a good hit though.
Oh, that could be huge.
A wonderful pop.
Oh.
8 seconds left. Irate Sins is now battling to get back. It's bouncing off the backboard.
Oh no. Oh, it's okay.
Does it
Still
stay
up.
up?
It's still
Does
up.
it
He's
stay
got
up?
boost. He's got boost. He's got boost. It's still up.
Still in the air.
It's
It's
still
still
up.
in the air.
He's got control.
Oh my God.
He's got
Polar
control.
Bear's still in the
He's
air.
still up. It's still up. David's trying to kill it. No.
I wanted it to happen so badly. Oh, what an absolute wonderful series to watch. That was amazing. Good job, 98 Bulls, for coming out on top. And an amazing turnout from Frostbite tonight. Wow.
So close, man. I wanted OT. It's your second goal from your own end.
Oh my God. He almost bullied that ball to the other side of the field.
Oh,
wow.
Man. Dang.
Polar Bear trying his heart out right then. Man.
A Polar Bear. I think Sins was trying a little harder. You see those shots, man?
No, I meant at the
last
to dribble
shot,
the ball.
shot,
But yeah, of course, Irate Sins this game, dude. Holy crap. 3 goals, and every single one of those goals were crazy. That was
absolute
awesome.
Bangers. All 3 of them.
Wow. Bringing the highlights in, man. That was, whew. That was sick.
Their journey isn't over yet. They still can come back through lower bracket. Polar and Sins both know what that's like to do.
That's their bread and butter is the lower bracket right there.
I mean, listen, it kind of happens. But good things. I think they can come back if they can play like that. Since pops off every game like that. I mean, what are you gonna do? But a good display by them though. They fought it out.
That was
impressed
scary.
with Tundra and Sin's gameplay this time around. They were pretty solid for the most part. It's just unfortunate they left Tundra back too much. Polar and Sins.
Yeah.
So they gotta figure that out if they want to stay alive. Just kind of help Tundra on that back end. Because usually if you play dedicated goalie, you're gonna get scored on. But good turnaround by 98 Bulls. Jakutakan getting his revenge for the wild cards.
Yes,
Finally gets a taste
Jakutakan.
of victory. But 98 Bulls, they could be dangerous down the line. They have to play.
So yeah, I'm just gonna find that.
Dunkin'
98
Donuts.
Bulls will be moving on to face Dunkin' Donuts, who have shown to be quite the opponent.
Be
But
interesting. That's gonna be exciting.
That is very exciting, but don't go anywhere. Make sure you tune back in to Rocket Lads very shortly, because just later tonight, I believe at 8:30, we've got Gold Diggers versus Dine and Dish. Our second first round playoff matchup is happening already, coming up tonight, and that is going to be a crazy game. We'll see the return of Joshola on Gold Diggers and Dining Dish off, fresh off the plate of their wild card game, which they showed that they're a team to be contended with. They looked amazing in that wild card game.
I have a feeling there's an Achilles double tap coming up. Just the way he likes to dream about him.
Just the way he dreamed it up.
I think Jakutakan's going to be cast in that next match, and this is my first time doing production, so apologize for any hiccups on the stream.
Are you?
I'm live on the
stream?
yeah. I'm talking to the stream.
You-
I'm talking to the people.
Production is talking?
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
Production is
Sit back in your
It's
hole.
illegal.
I think I got the audio fixed for you guys too.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to. We're gonna roll into N James video.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Ends James. Bangers.
All right.
James, another banger. Here we go.
We will
Cool.
see
And then
you later.
get ready for the next match.
Nice.
Welcome to Rocket Lads.
シーズンナンバー3プレイオフズサートナウ
is learning how to love, and then you let it go, then you let it go. Walking away from someone you held so close, you're back to being alone, you're back to being alone.